Hello students, today we are going to learn about a very important topic, statistics. Statistics is the science of collecting, organizing, presenting, analyzing, and interpreting numerical data. In simple words, it helps us summarize a large amount of information and draw useful conclusions. Let us begin with some useful terms. Primary data means data collected directly by the investigator. Secondary data means data taken from some existing source. A variable is any characteristic that can take different values such as weight, height, income, or age. Next, we classify data. Ungrouped data is raw data written as it is, just like a list of numbers. Grouped data is when the data is organized into class intervals like 10 to 20 or 20 to 30. Every class has a lower limit and an upper limit. The difference between them is called the class size. The midpoint of the class, calculated by adding the lower limit and the upper limit, then dividing by 2, is called the class mark. The frequency of a class is the number of times an observation occurs. When we make a table showing classes and their frequencies, it is called a frequency distribution. Frequency distributions can be of different types. Discrete frequency distribution, when exact values are shown. Continuous frequency distribution, when data is arranged in intervals. Cumulative frequency distribution, when frequencies are added one after another. This can be of two types, less than type and more than type. We can also represent frequency distributions graphically. Bar diagram uses rectangles where the height shows frequency. Histogram is similar, but it is used for continuous data. For unequal class widths, the height is taken as frequency divided by class width. Pie diagram is a circle divided into sectors where each central angle is calculated as frequency divided by total frequency multiplied by 360 degrees. Frequency polygon is drawn by joining the midpoints of histogram tops with straight lines. Ogive is a curve drawn for cumulative frequency, and it can be of less than type or more than type. Now let us discuss measures of central tendency. A measure of central tendency is a single value that represents the entire data. The most common measures are arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, median, and mode. First is the arithmetic mean, also called average. It is calculated as the sum of all observations divided by the number of observations. For ungrouped data, mean equals sum of all observations divided by number of observations. For discrete frequency distribution, mean equals sum of frequency multiplied by value divided by sum of frequencies. For grouped data, we use class marks. The formula is the same, sum of frequency multiplied by class mark divided by sum of frequencies. We also have shortcut methods. Assumed mean method, mean equals assumed mean plus sum of frequency into deviation divided by sum of frequencies multiplied by class width. Combined mean, if two groups have means A1 and A2 with sizes N1 and N2, then combined mean equals N1A1 plus N2A2 divided by N1 plus N2. Weighted mean, mean equals sum of weights multiplied by values divided by sum of weights. Important properties are, first, the sum of deviations from mean is always 0. Second, the sum of squared deviations is minimum when taken about the mean. Second is the geometric mean. It is defined as the nth root of the product of n positive observations. In words, multiply all values together and then take the nth root. For a frequency distribution, we use logarithms. The geometric mean equals antilog of the sum of frequency into log of value divided by sum of frequencies. Third is the harmonic mean. It is defined as the number of observations divided by the sum of reciprocals of the observations. For a frequency distribution, harmonic mean equals sum of frequencies divided by sum of frequency divided by value. So students, today we covered the basics of statistics, frequency distributions, their graphical representations, and three important measures of central tendency, arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. In the next class, we will solve questions step by step using these methods. Thank you for listening carefully. Jai Hind.